We all want to conquer the world. We want to make a difference. We believe that we have been sent to the nation. In this video, I'll be discussing how to lead yourself. Hello, welcome back. It's good to have you back here once again. Thank you for staying tuned. If you're stumbling on this video for the first time, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. My name is Tamuno Abraham. I want to meet you in the comment section. Let me know who you are. I know you want to make a change in the world. I know you want to make a difference in people's life. I know you have this big picture, you have this big dream that yes, one day you'll be great, one day you'll conquer territories, one day one thing or the other will happen to you. However, I'm here to tell you that it is not something that will just happen on its own. It takes process, and one of those processes is by starting with you. Start with yourself. If you want to conquer the world, you must be able to conquer yourself. If you want to lead the world, you must be able to lead yourself. If you want to change the world, let the change begins with you. You want to make a difference in people's life, start by making a difference in your own life. It all starts with you. Use yourself as a practice and begin to attract what you want to attract. Many people don't appreciate little beginnings. They don't understand the principles of life. They don't understand that you start small and grow big. They believe that, you just start, and everything comes. No, it doesn't work like that. If you know that you have been sent to the nation, start with yourself. Start with the people around you. Lead yourself first. Then move to the people around you. Move to your siblings or your spouse or your friends. People within you, move to them by changing them. But you have to start with yourself. You have to start making that impact. God has told you that you need to affect the life of billions of souls. You need to start with the soul that is closer to you. Start with your house girl. Start with your workers. Start with your help. Start with your colleagues at work before you now multiply, before it becomes a chain and you begin to see that you begin to have value, you begin to attract more people to your lightning, to your brightness, and you begin to attract people that matters to your brightness. You have to be intentional about being the person that will make a change. You need to groom the person that will make a change, and it all starts by leading oneself. And this is where many people miss it. You feel that leadership is about position. No, leadership is not about position. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is not a name. Leadership is an act. You have to live it. You have to act it. You cannot give what you don't have. If you want to conquer that nation, you must be ready to show that you have conquered yourself. You must be able to show us that you have conquered yourself. And it takes intentionality, it takes discipline. So you have to start with yourself. Now, what is self-leadership? Self-leadership is the ability to lead oneself effectively for a greater impact and productivity, thereby influencing others with our lifestyle. The ability for you to lead yourself effectively for a greater impact and productivity, thereby you're able to influence others with your lifestyle. That's self-leadership. And the most difficult person you can ever lead is yourself. You can lead anyone easily. You see, talk is cheap. Words are so easy. You can lead anyone easily. But when it comes to yourself, you have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional. If you have not led anyone else before, you are leading yourself because you are in control of your life. If you have not led anybody before, you are leading yourself. One way or the other, we act leadership. Is that we lead ourselves or we lead ourselves and others. So you must lead one way or the other. Self-leadership allows you to influence people naturally and genuinely. That is, you lead people naturally and genuinely because leadership is all about influence. Leadership is all about influence. So when you're able to lead yourself, you'll be able to lead people naturally because it flows genuinely. You'll be able to influence others. You won't be able to lead others effectively until you are first let the person you see when you stand in front of a mirror. Who is that person you see when you stand in front of a mirror? It's you. You won't be able to lead others effectively until you're able to lead yourself, until you're able to lead the person that you see when you stand in front of a mirror. So quickly, here are 6 effective ways to lead yourself. Number 1, allow God to lead you. Of course, you know that if you allow God to lead you, you must have a relationship with Him. None of us can successfully lead ourselves or others unless God leads us, unless God permits it, unless God allows it. Ask God for guidance and direction in your life. Ask Him to show you what to do next and to give you the power to do what He wants you to do. See, there is one thing about God. When you tell God to give you the power to do what He has called you to do, He will definitely release that power, not what you want to do. We must learn to prioritize our relationship with God. Put God first, and He will make sure that everything you do succeed. Remember, you are nothing without God. Number 2, submit to a higher authority. If you want to lead yourself, you must be ready to submit to a higher authority. In that way, you'll be able to learn how to be a good follower. Only a leader who has followed well knows how to lead others well. Only a leader who has followed well knows how to lead others well. Good leadership requires an understanding of the world that followers live in. You need to understand how followers live in order to be able to lead. Thereby, you must be a follower. You can connect more with people when you have walked in their shoes. You can connect more with your followers when you are a follower yourself. You understand what it takes to be under authority and thus have a better understanding of how authority should be exercised. The Bible speaking in Ephesians 5:21 says we should submit to one another in reverence for Christ. If you want to make a difference, you must first learn to respect authority of others. You must learn to be a good follower. Number 3, you must be disciplined. In order to operate self-leadership, you must exercise self-control. Self-leadership requires discipline. Discipline is the price tag of leadership. Discipline is the price tag of leadership. You must be disciplined. Leading oneself first means taking responsibility for your own actions and decisions. You have to be disciplined in making conscious decisions. You must be accountable for your own life and the outcome that you create. Make the right choices. Choose the ultimate over immediate. It's not about what you want, it is about what you need. Choose what you want most over what you want now. Leaders are visionaries. They don't live by what they see now, they live by faith. So you must be ready to sacrifice as a leader. Move away from your emotions. Don't allow your emotions to, control you. Be strategic. Don't let your emotion influence your decision making. Maintain emotion and decision making discipline. Number 4, develop yourself. If you must lead others, you must first lead yourself by developing yourself. Take time to grow or develop yourself if you want to lead yourself. Everything worthwhile is up. Everything that you want is up. You have to stretch to get it. You have to stretch to get it. Build capacity. Examine your blind spots and weaknesses. Be real with yourself and work on yourself. There is nothing as such as mistake. It's a learning phase. You learn from things that don't work out as planned. Invest in your personal growth and development. Read books, journal, go for seminars, pay for coaching programs. Time is not in your control to manage. Rather, learn how to prioritize and manage your energy. Break your bad habits and replace them with good ones. Develop your skills, develop your craft, your profession, work on your career. Improve your interpersonal skills. Commit to learning something every day. Leaders are readers. Leaders are learners. Change your attitude. Develop your gifts. You have to grow yourself if you want to lead. Do whatsoever you will advise someone to grow themselves. Whatever you tell somebody to grow himself or herself, make sure you do it. That is the way you lead yourself. You start with you. Number 5, live by values and purpose. You have to live a value-based life if you must lead yourself. What you put the most emphasis on or pay the most attention to reveals what you value. Be purpose-driven. Let God's assignments keep you awake. Let God's assignments keep you on your toes. Discover your true calling and resolve to be everything God has called you to be. Set goals for yourself and work towards achieving those goals. Build capacity. Become so valuable that you are sought after. Pursue God's purpose for your life. Don't run after money. Run after pursuing God's purpose for your life. That's how to lead yourself. And number 6, work on your emotions, character, and be accountable. Your character is your true self. What you do in the secret is your character. What you do when no one is watching you is your character. When your public and your private self are in sync, you have a good character. When you put into practice what you teach in public, then you have a good character. You may be able to impress others in public, but do you please God in your private? Do you please God in your secret place? You have a good character when what you say match with what you do. It is about the conviction on which you will not compromise. It is walking the talk. It is practicing what you preach and keeping your words. It is leading by example so that others will be inspired to follow you. So it is important for you to consider your character as well as your reputation. And don't be afraid of others holding you accountable. When people question you about certain things, be free. When you know that you're not hiding something, be free. Be responsible for being an excellent leader. Accept responsibility. Leaders accept responsibility for their actions. You don't allow your emotions to control you. You learn to manage your emotions. You have to learn it. That is why you are leading yourself. Learn it. Start by leading yourself. Start by taming your emotions. And number 7, you must be intentional about your association. If you want to successfully lead yourself, you must watch who you associate with. Who are your friends? Who is your coach? Who are your mentors? The quality and direction of your life are determined by the people you associate with, the people you hang out with. Move with the people who are on the right track, people who can guide you, people that you have the same value system. I'm sure you want to move with friends who understand your values as well as your interests. You see, you are a reflection of the people you associate with. There's always a saying that if there are 6 millionaires, there is certainty that you'll be the 7th one. Birds of the same feather flock together. Be intentional about your association. Show me your friends and I will show you your future. Choose your association wisely. Be intentional about your association. Lead yourself. In conclusion, Thomas J. Watson said, "Nothing so conclusively proves a man's ability to lead others as what he does from day to day to lead himself." Leading yourself is something you have to do intentionally. You have to be intentional in leading yourself. You walk past a place and you see that something is wrong, you start by repairing it. If you see something littered on the floor, pick it up. That is how you lead yourself. You work on your emotions. You study to show yourself approved. You write, you journal. You listen to things that edifies your spirit, that edifies your soul. That is how you lead yourself. You don't waste your time on chit chat or things that are irrelevant. You make sure that you're focused. And the truth is, for you to lead yourself well, you must be able to understand your life purpose, understand God's purpose for your life. It is when you know your assignment, you'll be able to know what to do to prepare you for the assignment. So you have to lead yourself rightly. John Maxwell said, and I quote, "The first person we must examine is ourselves." if you don't look at yourself realistically, you will never understand where your personal difficulties are coming from. So you have to lead yourself so that you'll be able to know your strength and your weakness. You will be able to master your strength and work on your weakness. I hope you have learned something. If you learned something in this video, kindly subscribe, share, like and comment. I want to know what you learned, what you got from this video. Please share with me in the comment section. I'll be eager to read your comments. Thank you. Hi, my name is Tamuno Abraham. I'm the founder of Intentional Life Changers. Intentional Life Changers is a community where we raise intentional world changers, people who intentionally live their lives and influence others to do the same. On this channel, I share content that motivates and inspire you to intentionally unlock the greatness in you by living out God's purpose for your life. I'm certain God has deposited special gifts inside every one of us. However, it takes intentionality to unlock the greatness in you, especially in this distracted world. So please subscribe, like, share and comment. I want to hear from you. God bless you. Be intentional. I'll say it again. Be intentional.